Inda is International Program in Design and Architecture at Chulalongkorn University. It's an architecture school, but we don't just teach about how to design buildings, we teach about how design makes the world a better place in Thailand and all around the world.
Inda does many things, but really what the core is of Inda is immense creative kind of output of instructors and students as a community and how they work together and how they explore design and architecture with a larger context as an international program.
Our graduates go on to many different types of jobs. Some do master's degrees around the world, some work in architectural practices or set up their own practice. Some do design in different fields like lighting design or interior design, and some of them just go back to their family company.
Inda students go on to do many amazing things. Inda kind of gives them that foundation to kind of really explore their own talents and their own capacities within kind of, much larger kind of breadth of design. So Inda students are very versatile in taking on the larger world with their kind of design capabilities.
For me, I really pursued my studio project into my career after I graduate. So for me, Inda is somewhere where we have the opportunity to really explore on different concepts of design, but also explore on the different types of design we are interested in.
So I think Inda is a solid fundamental. What we learned at Inda led us to become multidisciplinary designer. Actually, Inda for me is design in general, and it depends on strength of each individual to carry on with their strength and develop their career after that.
So I would say that graduating as an Inda actually has a very good base for you to continue in your future career, like me, which is a metaverse designer. So I would say that Inda have given you much knowledge and also be aware of how the future or your career.
Inda Parade is a very exciting accumulation of the entire year's worth of work, right? And it's a celebration for students to come and enjoy and to just showcase their work, not just to the entire school, but also to their parents, to everyone that walks past.
This is one of the most ambitious parade designs that we've had, but I think it's also really exciting because this time a space that we've never been in before, a space that's open to the public, which allows people to kind of wander into the reviews and see what kinds of projects the students are making.
The most important part of the Inda Parade are the students, for sure. We do invite external guests, so students get exposed to real-world situation where you produce something and people that doesn't know you personally, they will comment purely on your project and what you show in those 10 minutes you are given.
And we're allowing students to celebrate their work, and this fantastic setup here with all the bright colours and all the scaffolding is really a reflection of the identity of Inda.
The looseness of the scaffolding structure here, in that it's a framework and it allows people to fill it and use it as they see fit. One of my favorite things about seeing the review rooms throughout the week is how every studio has used them differently. Just going off of a simple modular system that people can easily understand, I think really symbolizes what the school could be or should be.
We use scaffold, which is actually needed to create the main structure, which is a building. And for us as the parade coordinators, scaffold embrace the student work and future projects will come from the scaffold and Inda.
What I see is the design is more contemporary. We choose more to this generation, like the theme, the next gen.
They never had an Inda Parade during my time. I would never imagine we will come this far in terms of exhibition. For people to see and people to experience it, I think we come a long way. And I'm really, really proud to be a part of it.
Yes, I've been to Inda Parade. This is probably my third time. Before it was at Makasan, I think for a couple years. I think that was also something different in scale. I think here at Siamscape, it's a really comfortable scale. At the same time, there is this public audience that comes around and sees, which gives a really good energy.
We can expose the creative work of students to the general public, because in many other venues, people are scared to walk in, but here, because of the coffee, cafe, and the various retail, people are strolling by and they can drop in. So this is one of my favorite venues. Everybody should come.
Yeah, I pushed all effort into today. Today is the final day, so I just put all my energy
It's kind of a relief that the biggest project is coming to the end and I get to wrap it up quite nicely with Inda supercrit.
I would say unbelievable. Every part is such as something that's so important to me. It's just something that per se make me confident in myself.
I think it's nice to wrap things up like this year together at Parade. Yeah, I think it's fun and engaging and seeing other people exchange opinions.
It's quite refreshing how we kind of set up into like in a different places and try out different things and getting like new atmosphere for our students to kind of present on.
It's also nice to see at the end of the year, like when different years produce different work, and seeing all the awards from different year is really reflect back to ourselves and get new inspiration.
If anybody wants to join Inda, please do so. You will never ever miss out. There is so much to explore. You can be yourself, you can find your own way in design and architecture, and it's many things, but in the end architecture is something that brings all of us together, and design is something that brings all of us together, and you'd be able to explore those things at a very heightened and experimental level at Inda. So go for it, enjoy it, always give your best and join Inda.